A challenging week having 2 road games, one down with Nebraska. Obviously the outcome not what we wanted to have, but what I liked about the game is that our players never stopped fighting. We got down double digits and we got it back within a 1 possession game. And you're on the road, you're down in numbers, that's hard to do. So very, very proud of the continued resilience that they show in all kinds of different situations. So getting ready for Minnesota, we know they're probably, just such an explosive team, one of the best in the Big Ten. They are an unbelievable 3-point shooting team. They rank in the top 20 in threes made in games in the nation. And they have 4 people that can shoot threes, and so it's not like one person you can really concentrate on. I think Carly Wagner is one of the most explosive scorers. I'm glad to see she's finally a senior. But Kenesha Bell is doing just a great job. She has shown such great improvement from last year to this year. She gets to the free throw line. She's averaging almost 6 assists a game. She's just so quick and hard to defend because of her speed. And then they have a freshman that's probably a candidate for freshman of the year in Destiny Pitts. Again, averaging 17 points a game in Big Ten play. Pretty remarkable numbers for a freshman. So great balance, great offensive scoring team. Really have to be careful of defensive transition and 3-pointers.
Coach,
next year we'll have her back, and other people will be better because of the experience they get this year. For McKenzie, Amanda's gotten more playing time than she ever would have gotten had those 2 been there. Zion's gotten playing time. Carly's gotten more playing time, learned an entire new position. So when McKenzie does come back, we're going to be a better team because of her not being around and other people having to step up. Does it hurt in the loss column right now? Yeah, it hurts not having 40% of your starters on the floor. And there's, we know it's going to happen. We know we're not as good a team when you're missing 40% of your starters. But hopefully we can stay positive. And what I've seen with my group is that they continue to work hard, they continue to believe, they continue to fight no matter what, when they could easily just say, this is hard, I'm not going to do it anymore. And they don't. And that's what I admire so much about this team is the remarkable women they are. This is off subject, but this morning, I've got 2 groups out doing elementary school assemblies. And then the next thing I hear, they're in the hospital visiting a 90-year-old fan that was in a car accident yesterday. That stuff almost brings tears to my eyes because this is the stuff these kids are doing that is not in the win column, not in the loss column, but they're just great kids.
You have a good job of
2-game skid. It's obviously tough being able to lose, 2 games in a row, but I think the energy is good right now. The focus is good. We've had a couple good practices. We had the day off yesterday to, recoup and refocus, but today we're going to get back at it. I think we're really excited. We know a little bit about them. They have some great shooters out from the outside, so we're going to be able to have to defend that really well. So yeah, that's what we're looking at.
Yeah, I was going to say, what about that high-scoring Minnesota team? What worries you most about them?
Yeah, again, their shooters are incredible. They're just amazing. Destiny Pitts, Kenesha Bell, those are probably the main players that we know of. So we're going to have to defend the 3 for sure.
I know you've tried to help, pass the ball around, things like that, but do you take it on yourself when, say, Coach says it can't just be the Megan show? Do you feel like there's something else you can do to get your teammates involved?
Yeah, a lot of times, people are collapsing inside in the paint when I get the ball, and so I'm able to look for my teammates, especially, my other post player, whether that's Chase, Hannah, Carly, and so being able to get my other teammates open is really important, especially when they collapse.
But Megan, what really is the difference? Who cares if you score or if someone else scores? What is it? Just getting them in a rhythm or what?
I think, when I'm just scoring, it's a little bit easier to defend us, just because they can just all collapse. When we have other people scoring, like if we have someone hitting from the 3 and I'm hitting and I'm inside getting points, it's really hard to defend that. And so I think it's really important to be able to get that balance scoring. And again, I'm going to have to keep doing what I've been doing, but at the same time, we're going to need our shooters to hit too, and I have full confidence in them.
How hard is it not to panic and try to change everything, knowing you're going to get Mackenzie back at some point and you still have a good team?
Yeah, I think the most important thing is to relax. I mean, everyone has off shooting nights, and so being able to know that you don't ever have to doubt yourself. I mean, even if you miss a couple, it's okay. You're going to hit the next couple shots, and so being able to have that belief in yourself and your teammates is really important right now.
Thanks. You had early in the season.
I mean, I feel like we're so close. There's always just like a few things that we see that we need to change, and I know we can change them. It's just about talking and making those tweaks in practice and having that translate to the game. We've been working on those aspects in practice. We just need to click in all 4 quarters, and I think we've been doing that in practice. We break things down into small bits, and we talk about focusing in every little aspect, and I'm really excited to put all that together in the game on Sunday.
So do you feel like it really is more of a mental or communication thing than it is anything physical on the court?
100%. I mean, everyone talks about us losing Tanaya and Mackenzie, and of course they're great players, but you know what, we have a lot more great players on the bench, and it just takes a second sometime to get a flow going with certain people, and you know what, I think we really started to hit that stride in practice. I'm so excited to put it together on the court on Sunday.
What do you see from Minnesota? What do you expect from them? Obviously they're going home too.
It's always fun to play at home. I get to see a lot of family and friends there. Kenesha Bell, I played with her in AU, and she's one of my close friends from home. Played against Carly Wagner in high school. They have a great three-point shooting team, and they have a few bigs inside, so guarding the three is going to be key in this game. But I think we're up for the challenge, and we're really excited to come out and redeem ourselves.